we're not gonna take it. Especially if Supreme doesn't give us this f***ing bike. If Supreme FNFs these bikes, oh my God, I will be pissed. But I don't think that's gonna happen, and I'll talk about why. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome to Slav and welcome to the end of the video. In this video, we are going to go over the Supreme Week 11 Droplist. Damn, your boy's getting good at talking fast. If YouTube doesn't work out, my next career path, auctioneer. But I don't think I have to worry about that because you guys are literally fucking killing the game. You guys have been killing it with the likes. Thank you guys so much to everyone that shows support to these videos. Literally every single video at this point is getting over 3,000 likes. In the last video I posted, I asked for 1,000 likes because I really did not think it would get 1,500. This time I asked for 1,000 because I really did not know if I could even hit 1,000. It was a sneaker video. I normally don't make sneaker videos. Yet it currently has like 3,300 or 3,400 likes. Yes, 3,476 likes. Not to mention every single video has like between 300 and 700 comments at this point, which is crazy. That video had like 350. I had one video get 600 comments and one video get 700 comments. And that means we are so close to getting a video with 1,000 comments. Every single video people are commenting first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then usually they're wrong about what number they are. And on top of that, someone in the last video commented 10th, but then they said like by the time this posts, it's probably really 17th because there's probably other people that commented. And in reality, they actually ended up being 28. That should be the new challenge, is not only comment what number you're commenting at, but then guess the other number that you think it might be and how many people commented in between. Anyways, thank you guys to everyone that supports the videos by liking them, commenting, subscribing, and turning on post notifications so that way you can comment as soon as the video goes live. And of course, as always, if this video gets 1,500 likes, I will do a live cop this Thursday. I will add the pressure. It's gonna be like a Roman Coliseum. Everyone watching me. I really hate doing live cop videos, but I will do it for you guys if this video gets 1,500 likes, like always, which you guys have absolutely been decimating that goal as of late. I have not taken an L in like 4 or 5 weeks. Let me knock on some American-made bamboo. I don't even know what American-made? That was probably made from kids in Bangladesh. Hopefully I can take another W, bro. Honestly, if I get a W on this bike, if I can manual cop this bike, I don't care if I get any more shit from Supreme all season. I'll take an L all season. Oh my God, can you believe that while editing, I forgot to shout out the Discord? I was so distracted by the S&M bike, I didn't even shout out the Discord. Listen, if you guys are not in the Discord, make sure you check out the free Discord in the top link of the description. I do have access to restock monitors, so if you are worried about taking L's all season, if you want to take some W's, or if you normally take L's, when you see me take W's, make sure you join the Discord because we do have some restock monitors, and a lot of people that do take L's Thursday morning end up taking W's throughout the week when they're able to cop some goods that restock. For example, these Heller mugs, although I took an L on the restock and I ended up paying resale, they were restocking and a lot of people in the Discord did take W's thanks to the restock monitors. And last but not least, of course, if you want to take reselling to the next step, you want to take it serious, we do have a premium Discord as well. That's going to help you with reselling sneakers, Supreme, everything. And to be honest, I recommend reselling sneakers if you really want to get into reselling and make some money on the side. There will be a link to the premium Discord in the description down below, right underneath the link to the free Discord. When you click that link, it'll show you everything the premium Discord offers as well. So definitely go check out the free Discord and the premium Discord if you want to take reselling serious. And while you're supporting me, go follow me on Instagram. I'm so close to 200K. I got some fire pictures coming with the pussy pink pleated player pants coming very soon. So definitely go check me out on there. I got some other pictures coming. Just trust me, follow me on Instagram. It's fire. But anyways, let's get back to your regular scheduled programming. Now, before we get to the S&M bike, because there's a lot of stuff to discuss about that bike, I'm gonna give you guys a lot of knowledge as someone who used to BMX, help you guys be some informed buyers. Oh my God, the sun is shining. I had to dim the camera because baby Jesus was shining on me. Just wait, Jesus, I'll get to it in a moment. First, we gotta discuss the Supreme Barbour collaboration. No, this is not a collaboration with your personal barber. I really do wish they were collaborating with local barbers around the world to come give us haircuts, because as you can see, your boy needs a haircut. I don't even know why I said your boy. Really, I should start saying your girl needs a haircut. So yes, I would love to have a collaboration with local barbers around the world. However, sadly, that is not the case. This is a collaboration with a UK heritage brand, Barbour, spelled like Barbour, but it's pronounced Barbour from what I've seen online. From what I know, this brand started in 1894, exactly 100 years prior to Supreme. Now, this brand was actually founded in South Shields, England, and I'm pretty sure these wax coats are going to be manufactured by Barbour. Barbour is really known for their manufacturing. They're known for the quality of their jackets, and because it's gonna be manufactured by Barbour, it's going to be Barbour pricing. So I'm assuming these jackets will be right around $300 to $400. That being said, they're gonna be quality. These jackets are known to be made with really good quality. You can even see video footage inside the warehouse of my girl Doris right here, just hard at work, making sure that the product off the line is of the utmost quality. Now, it's good that Supreme chose to do the wax jacket because as far as I know, the wax jacket is kind of what Barbour is known for, and it's one of the few items that is still produced in South Shields, England. Straight in their hood, still manufactured in the UK, not outsourced or anything like that, which I think is really dope to see. These jackets do come in a black, safety orange, and motherfucking cheetah print, as my friend Paul Cantu would say. That is his favorite color. This is not gonna be a furry material, so it's not gonna feel like the pubic hair of a young cheetah. It's going to be a waxed cotton. It's just going to look like a cheetah so you can blend in on an African safari. You can even get the whole cheetah suit. You can get the crusher or maybe the camp cap. You can cop the waist bag and the jacket. Maybe get some old cheetah print pants from previous Supreme seasons. As you guys know, Supreme has used cheetah print in the past, and I think it's kind of cool they are doing a cheetah print. If there's any colors I would go for, it'd probably be the orange or the cheetah print, just because to me that's a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little bit more streetwear. There are some other things that I feel like Supreme could do to make their collaborations a little more streetwear. Oftentimes when they do collaborations, they really just take an old item that the brand produces and then slap their logo on it, and I'm not always mad at that, but I do sometimes wish they would make it a little bit more streetwear. Like right here, they could have done something like 94 till infinity. Obviously, both brands started in 94, just, you know, literally a century apart. One in 1894, one in 1994, but if they would have done like 94 till infinity, that would have won. Of course, reference a historic hip hop song, as well as make it a little bit more streetwear, and I feel like a little bit more true to the roots of Supreme. These jackets do have a removable hood. The hood does have a spell out of Supreme, because of course, what Supreme piece would be complete without a Supreme spell out? But we will also see some other pieces released from this collaboration. We are going to see some waist bags that have a spell out up top in the exact same three colors, black, orange, and motherfucking cheetah print. Then we will see some crushers and some camp caps. I'm not quite sure who's producing the waist bags, crushers, or camp caps. If there's any information you want to educate me on, you want to give me some of your knowledge when it comes to the Barbour collaboration, let me know in the comments. But let's talk about this S&M Supreme bicycle real quick. First of all, the fact they are collaborating with S&M is fucking legendary. S&M is a bike company that they've kind of blazed the trail. First of all, they originated in 1987. S&M was started by Greg Swingrover and Chris Moeller. Obviously, S&M, Swingrover, and Moeller. And the bicycle they chose to do, or the bike that was chosen, was a 1995 S&M dirt bike. I believe this is the second bike that S&M ever manufactured. Not necessarily the 1995 model, but the dirt bike model. Now, the bike is made out of a 4130 chromoly. Now, 4130 is the chemical composition of the metal. I'm not quite sure like what the 41 or 30 represent. Do not ask me to get too technical when it comes to that shit. I failed chemistry. I didn't even go to chemistry, really. I remember I went the first day, and the teacher, he was some, I don't remember his name, but regardless, he had this periodic table on the wall, and he basically said by the end of the week, he wants everyone to remember every single chemical in the periodic table. And I literally, I promise you, I left that class early, like 30 minutes early. I was only there for half the class because I was like, this guy is smoking dick if he thinks I'm remembering every single thing on that periodic table. He is fucking high right now. All I know is the chemical composition of the metal, and it is called chromoly. Chromoly is a metal that is used on almost all BMX bikes and is used for a lot of other things as well. Now, for me personally, when I used to ride a GT Power Series 1.0, which is an aluminum frame. I think my frame was 25 pounds, but I was also 120 pounds soaking wet wearing boots. So of course, your boy was riding an aluminum frame, trying to eliminate as much weight as possible. I'm not gonna like sit up here and be like, yeah, bro, I was so good. I wasn't good at BMXing. I was not like a technical rider. I was just a suicidal teenager, and I had no problem jumping off insane jumps and just doing dumb shit. Now, getting into the design of this bike, it is an all Supreme red. It has a Supreme spell out on the bottom tube, and then of course the top tube frame pad does have the S&M crest with the Whip Girl logo or whatever it is. Now, when I say S&M, of course, although you see that woman that is ready to do some BDSM activities, I do not mean BDSM. This bike is not the type of bike that you are going to want to ride if you are into like maybe a leather suit and ball gag at night. And you know what? I know some true BMX riders, some like over the top like BMXer is gonna be like, nah, bro, this shit's fucking whack, bro. Fuck Supreme. But that's because there's a lot of like old school BMXers that are just like really try hard counterculture individuals, like just over the top, like, oh, bro, anything popular, bro, I don't fuck with it. And I used to be like that. I'm not gonna lie. When I was into BMX, I never gave a fuck about clothes. But for me, when I would ride BMX, I promise you, my wardrobe was 2 pairs of Dickies pants, size 32, which was really big for me because like I said, I was 120 pounds. And I would either have a rubber band tied around my ankles, or I would have my socks pulled up over my pants to prevent my pants from getting stuck in my sprocket. And all throughout high school, I had 2 hoodies. And if you went to high school with me, you know this. I had either a red UGP hoodie, which UGP is Underground Products, is a BMX company, or a black FBM blow up your car, ride a bike hoodie. FBM is a bike company that I used to fuck with back in the day. By what I've heard, I don't really know if they're even active at this point. I just really like their videos. It kind of gave me like a shake jump vibe. Really, that was like the first time I ever kind of witnessed Supreme. Most of the skaters didn't really wear Supreme, but there were like a couple skaters that would have like one Supreme hoodie. They would be a little bit more dipped than all the other skaters. And in general, all the skaters had a cool style. You know, they had like Vans, they had their little beanies, fitted pants. Their pants weren't super baggy. And I used to go to the skate park because obviously like BMXers and skaters still communicate. And in Washington, there's no like beef. Anyways, there are some other details that are not released from Supreme that if you go to Chris Muller's Instagram, you can see. There's a photo of the actual head frame badge, which actually has the S&M crest with Supreme welded in, like actually engraved into the badge, which I think is so fucking sick. Those are the details that I think are super dope instead of just taking an S&M bike and slapping like a decal on it, which Supreme could have easily done and S&M could have easily done. But the thing about S&M is S&M's not the type to really take shortcuts. Like the bikes they produce, they all are manufactured in the US, or at least most of the parts are. According to him on Instagram, this is the first complete bike that was actually completely manufactured in the US. And the reason I believe that this will not just be friends and family, someone basically said, you know, like, hey, well, what about this bike? This was a complete bike that you guys made. And he responded with, yes, only 100 made, which tells me that he didn't count that as a complete because there were only 100 made, meaning that I'm assuming there are going to be over 100 bikes made. That's just an assumption. I don't know for sure. And even if there are over 100, even if there's 200 bikes made, it's still gonna be super hard to get and it will sell out in 2 seconds. And for those of you guys that do not know who Chris Muller is, if you guys are, you know, going to his Instagram, I do wanna say, this guy is a fucking legend. He is the CEO of S&M and Fit Bikes. Like legit, these are two of the most legendary bike companies in the world. When I was a kid, I used to really want to Fit, but I could never afford it. All the bikes that I ever had growing up, like I had like dynos, a couple of GTs. My GT Power Series was my favorite bike that I had, and I would still like to get one. I think it's a beautiful bike. Any bike that I ever had was literally a hand-me-down from my brother, because my brother would steal bikes all the time, and whenever he would steal a new bike, he would just give me the last bike that he stole. And also a little reference to earlier in the video when I said, we're not gonna take it. That's a reference to S&M. S&M, they collaborated with Dee Snider and actually made a Dee Snider signature cruiser, which if you guys do not know Dee Snider from Twisted Sister is the band that came out with that song. Or another song that you guys may know from Twisted Sister is I Wanna Rock. But yes, this is a legendary bike company, all manufactured in the US. There are some parts that are imported, but all these bikes were made and assembled in the US. A lot of the parts are made in the US. A lot of these parts can still be purchased from S&M, like the slam bars, the pitchfork. Obviously, there are certain parts or certain pieces of this bike that you cannot buy, like for example, the head frame badge. But that being said, I really hope I can get my hands on this piece and I would absolutely love it. Also on top of that, it uses a 44 tooth sprocket. A lot of BMXers use smaller sprockets. There are pros and cons to both, but the reason a lot of people who are like professional BMXers use smaller sprockets is because they do a lot more technical tricks. And when you do technical tricks, you have more clearance and it's less likely that you're gonna actually damage your sprocket. But like I said, I grew up on a GT Power Series, which is a trail racing bike, so that's what I feel most comfortable with. Oh my god. Anyways, I probably talked way too long about that bike. I'm sorry. A lot of you guys like when I give you guys the knowledge about these pieces. When I talked about the Motion logo, a lot of you guys appreciated when I told you guys the origin of that logo, and some of you guys actually even saw the movie and liked the Motion logo but never put 2 and 2 together. And so I just felt like I would give you guys a little bit of background, or at least what I know. If you guys have any information to add about the Barbour collaboration or this Supreme S&M bike, feel free to let me know. Also, I'm gonna put my glasses on, and I do want to say, although this bike is manufactured in the US, I do believe it'll be available in the UK, and that's primarily because Supreme released a video of it being ridden in the UK. Speaking of the UK, does anyone think it's weird that they had Blondie do like the lookbook for Supreme? That just felt weird because of Blondie's history with Palace. I feel like Palace is gonna have Sage do one of their lookbooks, or like Sean Pablo or something. Especially because like when Supreme released the COVID-19 box logo and made it US only, Palace literally a week later released the NHS Triferg and made it UK exclusive. Now that I have these spectacles on, let me go to my man Drops by Jay's page real quick and look at the rest of this Droplist. So we're getting this cotton twill varsity jacket. It's got the different colored sleeves, and then on the back it has that crossover logo, I think it was called. Obviously this logo is the logo that is inspired from the Kings logo, or Lakers. Like I said, it's kind of both, but the Kings uses all caps, so it's a little bit more similar. If you know me, you already know this is a fucking pass. I'm definitely not getting this piece. Then you have this hoodie, which has the world famous hoodie on the back. It's also got this little earth embroidered on the chesticle or the titty. I believe all these letters are embroidered or like actual Chanel lettering. It is a zip up. It's got to be a really cool zip up for me to want to get it. Honestly, a lot of the zip up jumpers, as you people in the UK would call them, I'm just not really much of a fan of. And I don't really like this piece. It looks like some Riddler shit or maybe like a message from a serial killer, and I'm just really not a fan of this piece overall. I want to like it because it's got, you know, the embroidery, the Chanel letters. I think that's fucking dope. I just feel like they could have done a better job with this piece. Now these next two pieces, we actually got news they were releasing previously. However, I guess they did not release. I didn't even pay attention because, to be honest, I didn't f with them, but they are these raglan long sleeve tops that are released, or I guess the artwork is done by Mario Ayala. Now I mentioned this artist briefly. He is a really dope artist. His style is very like, it's like airbrush styles. We see two different pieces. We see one with this dog that's got this freaking long ass tongue, ready to literally pleasure any female dogs coming in his path. This dog, of course, looks absolutely fucking adorable, and he's locked behind bars. However, I hate raglan tops, especially being that I have small little short T-Rex arms and they don't have cuffs or anything like that. And on top of that, the spell out's trash. I don't really like the raglan. I don't know. I wish this graphic was used on just regular Supreme tees. Then you have this hourglass graphic. This is really dope. It's got a lot of different detail. That being said, it looks like a graphic that would be worn by some kind of person practicing witchcraft. I like the graphic, I like the artwork, but once again, I hate the raglan top. I hate the spell out. I just wish they would have diversified my man's art. You know, he got a feature in Juxtaposed magazines. Can you guys give him some different pieces besides these garbage ass raglan tops, please? Some other pieces that we actually thought were dropping previously are these overdyed hoodies. These overdyed hoodies have the spell out, the Supreme spell out across the hood. I do not like these camel colorways. Like I told you, they look like moldy bread. In fact, let me go grab something. Look, I eat out too much. That's mold right there, all right? I'm gonna throw it away now that I took it out of my fridge finally, but that is what, is that orange? I've never seen orange. Okay, this really needs to go away. Now that I took that away, my fridge is literally empty. Anyways, I do not like these hoodies and I do not like the shorts as well. I also thought it was kind of weird that these shorts do not have a matching dark camo. I don't know. I just, overall, I think all these are trash and I don't really plan on getting the hoodies or the shorts. And while we're touching on things that were expected to release prior, but are now releasing this week, it seems like there's a lot of those this week. The lighter keychain. Now, this does come included with a Bic. What a bargain. But this keychain, a lot of people are excited about it. This is gonna be a safe purchase. I don't think it's gonna have much resale, but it will eventually go up over time. So it's a piece that you wanna just cop and hold for later. It's waterproof, so that way if you wanna like take your Bic out to an island, maybe you want to swim out to an island and smoke a blunt there or something, then there you go. This is the perfect case for you. Next up, we are seeing the floral pants dropping. I think a lot of people expect me to like these because I love floral patternations and I love pants. You guys know my pants game is crazy. A lot of people have been asking me to do a pants collection video. Maybe I'll do one soon, we shall see. But that being said, I'm actually not a fan of these. If you look, it's really blurry. You know those like books that you would look at when you would go to like the doctor's office and you'd have to like try to go cross-eyed to see like a 3D image? That's what this looks like. It's just kind of like, it's distorted. Almost like when you were a kid playing in the pool and you know, you were like, you got in a little splash match with the homie. You know, you're splashing him, he's splashing you. You got small little baby hands, so of course your splash is like a Magikarp splash. But this guy has some kind of magical powers. He's like splashing you like a fully evolved Gyarados. Just a straight tsunami just hitting your retinas all up in your fucking cornea. And you're just like trying not to drown while you splash him back, trying to pretend that you're not phased, but in reality, you're just getting fucked up and your vision is so impaired. That's what these look like. They are dropping a matching hat as well. The hat's a little bit cooler. You can't even really tell that they're flowers anymore. It's so distorted, but fuck it. I do like the hats a little bit. I'm still not gonna cop either of these, however. Now, it does look like we are seeing a little button-up, little short sleeve button-up. This comes in 5 colors. These are silk short sleeve shirts. It's gonna feel nice and soft. It's gonna feel like the Tiger King's bedspread right here. This is gonna be a soft material. However, it's just a 2-pocketed short sleeve shirt and I just am not gonna worry about copying this. I also don't really care about any of these colors except for maybe that luscious lavender colorway. But after that fuck shit that Supreme pulled the other day with the cutout logo, this could come out like a dark purple or a completely different color because as you guys know, if you guys were paying attention, they changed the color of the cutout logo last week. I don't know what Supreme is doing right now. But the last piece dropping, I think I talked shit about this piece. I mean, maybe someone can find that for me, but This zip up is kind of hard, and the more I look at it, man, this yellow like gold colorway, this thing is looking fire, and I think I'm gonna have to cop it. Honestly, I think this piece is gas. I don't like any of the other colors, the blue or the black. That gold color is looking oh so sexy, and if you guys know me, I'm always trying to find new attire to go pimp out some grandmas, go find some grandmas, go spit some game at the retirement home, and this is gonna be that perfect piece when I slide right into the retirement home looking oh so fresh. Your grandma's gonna wanna fuck on me and give you some new aunts and uncles. Really, honestly, this is one of the only pieces I plan on going for. In terms of resale, I think obviously the bike is gonna have crazy resale. The retail is also probably gonna be a little bit higher. I would not be surprised if this bike was between $800 and $1,000. But Supreme is aware of exactly how limited this piece is, and I feel like they might price it accordingly. Hopefully they price some people out. I just know I really want this bike. Other than that, the only other pieces I would really recommend copying for resale, of course, the lighter keychain, maybe the Barbour waist bag, but I'd have to wait till we get retails. And fuck, that really might be it, boys. It's definitely a rough week for resale. I don't even care, bro. I need this fucking bike. That's so gas. I just dropped both my phones. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said earlier, smash the like button down below. If you made it all the way to the end, comment chlamydia or first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever freaking number you are. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I cannot say thank you enough to everyone that likes the videos, comments, subscribes, and turns on post notifications. And like I said, if this video gets 1,500 likes, I will do a live cop Thursday morning. Oh man, this right here
is my sway.
Oh, this is gonna be a crazy live cop, bro. Like, I really hope I can get this bike, man. I want this piece so fucking bad. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, keep living solid. Peace the fuck out.
Bang, bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.